Hi, I'm Perry Williamson. We've been serving the Dublin Lawrence community for over 90 years here at Williamson's Bakery. We specialize in donuts, cakes, pies, cupcakes, cookies, birthday cakes. They're our business, not a hobby. And don't forget our large selection of cheese straws. For special orders, contact us on Facebook, Instagram, or better yet, just come get you some. When you stop by, be sure to try our all-new Pig in the Blankets. We have bacon, sausage, and chicken. We're located at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, Dublin, Georgia. For the hot, freshest donuts, come to Williamson's Bakery. We proudly support our area athletics.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Johnson Brothers Funeral Home, serving our community since 1937.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I am your host, Pat Brock, and we're here on the campus of the East Lawrence Falcons. And yes, it is band camp season, getting ready for a great year this year. And we're going to start off with the color guard, and we've got the new color guard coach with us, Miss Kelly Jones. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing well. Congratulations in your new position.
Thank you. I'm real excited and looking forward to it.
Now, little birdie told me that you have a history of being in the East Lawrence Falcons color guard.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a 1997 graduate from East Lawrence Falcons. I was on color guard from 9th through 12th grade and made captain my 12th grade year.
Wow. And so how is it for you to transition from being a part of the color guard now being their coach?
Well, it lets me know exactly what the girls go through and what they have to do. And like, we're hot, we're this, we all know because we've all been there.
Yeah. Now, is it different for you now? Like, so it's been so many years. Have things changed with the color guard?
Not in the movements really, maybe just the names of what they called it now, but
Right.
basically all your movements are still the same.
All right, very good. Now, we've got a newbie here, a 10th grader. How are you, Miss Brown?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing very well. How about introducing yourself to everyone? Let us know a little bit about you.
My name is Kiana Brown. I'm in 10th grade, and this is my first year doing color guard, and I'm enjoying it so far.
And what made you want to be a part of color guard?
Nothing really fitted me, so I thought I'd just do something more girly.
And so you're girling it up a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And now, Coach, so you've lost 8 seniors this year.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are you having to do to kind of fill those gaps and those holes?
We do have a few juniors that's been on the team for the past few years. So other than that, we're having to fill in the gaps,
Right.
the ones that don't know the routines, you know, or even some that don't even know how to march time. You know, that's all new to these girls.
Right, right. And so is this difficult for you to kind of get the steps and get learning how to even manage the flag itself? Because I tried it.
Yes,
It's not
ma'am.
easy.
It's not.
And so for this camp, what all have you learned for this camp to make you better for this season? Because you're having to learn a lot of things, and some of the girls have already done this before, right? So what things are you really having to work hard to kind of grasp?
Handling the flag.
Handling the flag. You're going to have to practice that thing at home, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, Coach, now for this camp here, you all have been working pretty hard.
Yes, ma'am.
What have you been focusing on with these young ladies?
First, we just refreshed all our basic fundamentals that we had learned through tryouts at the end of last year, just to refresh in their mind.
Okay.
And then we have 4 routines that we're trying to get down for the football season. So
Oh, wow.
they actually set 2 of them this week.
Wonderful. And so that's going to be in just a few weeks, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to a great season with you all. Keep working with those girls, and you've got the history behind you and the know-how to do what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. And Miss Brown, congratulations on making the squad. Continue to work hard. You've got a lot of other great girls that are there to support you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you both. All right. We've got the captain and the co-captain with us. They're going to share with us. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Talk to us, darling.
My name is Deidre Walker, and I have been a color guard member for 3 years, and I am the captain of the team, and our co-captain is Caitlin Zurich.
Now, that's someone that's not with us today, right?
Yes,
One of the
ma'am.
co-captains. And what else are you involved in here at East Lawrence?
I do FCCLA and FBLA.
Very nice, a future business leader.
Yes,
And so
ma'am.
what's your experience been like here on the color guard squad?
It's been kind of rough, my 9th grade year, and as on, I've done learned stuff and how to be a leader.
And speaking of being a leader, what type leader are you?
You know, inspire them to do better and not give up just easily.
Yeah, very good. And it can sometimes get discouraging, can it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, this is one of the other co-captains. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Share with us, darling.
My name is Tamia Strudwick, and I'm one of the co-captains. I have been on the color guard team for 3 years now. In school, the clubs I do in school, I am in FCCLA, FBLA, and Skills.
Very good. Those are 3 great organizations right there. And when you're involved in things like that, and it does help you to be a better leader, what have you learned from the clubs that you've been a part of to help you be the co-captain for this squad?
Leadership. You have to be a good leader to lead your team, make sure they make good decisions throughout the whole season. Keep focused. I mean,
Is it easy? Is it easy to be able to lead your peers, like your classmates? It gets rough sometimes, doesn't it?
It's kind of hard. They just have to listen.
And so for you guys, have to really be able to work together. So do you have different styles of how you are able to communicate with the other ones?
Yes, ma'am.
What's yours like?
I'm not mean.
Oh.
You know, sometimes I'm quiet, but like, if they don't do what I tell them to do, I can get mean.
You can get mean.
Yes, ma'am.
But now with you, what's yours like?
I'm more get to the point, like, we need to get this done, like, right away. That's just how I
And has
am.
this been effective for you? Have the girls been kind of getting it together and doing what you have to do, taking things seriously?
This year has been a great year. Band camp has worked very, very smoothly, and the girls getting stuff done. So I think we're going to have a very good season.
Very
this year.
good. Now, you got some new girls here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How is it for you, to kind of help the new girls? Because some of them didn't even know how to hold a flag when they first started. So what do you do to help those young girls?
You know, with the old members, we, tell them to help them out and show them the positions, how to hold it, and all that.
So you got the older girls kind of helping the younger ones out. Very good. So are you excited about this season?
It's a different season. We have so much going on this season. Go to different schools. We get to meet new color guard people. So that's really, really, really excited for us.
Now, with the other color guard schools here, like in Dublin, do you know some of those girls?
Well, I know one girl,
Right.
Janaya Oliver. I know
Oh,
her.
of course. And she's up for running for Miss Black Ambassador. Now she's gone to nationals. So proud of her. So listen, girls, we're proud of you too. And of course, Miss Zurich in her absence for taking on these leadership roles, because we're expecting nothing but greatness from you. And you've got the young girls like the one we just met, who's our first time. She's a wee bit nervous, so take it easy on her. Take it easy on her, but she'll get it after a while, okay? It's been a pleasure, ladies. This is the captain and co-captain for Color Guard.
A lot of people don't know that Nationwide Insurance is the largest farm insurer in the country. Is your irrigation or your equipment insured at actual cash value, or is it insured at replacement cost? How will the actual cash value actually be determined? By market value, which you can buy a used piece of equipment on the market for, or at some formula your insurance company has come up with? Replacement cost, is it at what it would have been at the current model or the new model? Don't find out at the time of a claim. Call us and let us go through it with you to help make sure that you're insured getting the most value for your dollar. Are your barns, equipment sheds, other structures covered properly? Is your livestock? Is your chemical in storage? Are your fuel tanks, your nitrogen tanks? Are all these items covered? Have you ever been asked? That's what we do when we come to your farm, because we're on your side. Nationwide and Walker Insurance is on your side.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's your opportunity to meet some of these great band members and some of the leaders that work so hard to make sure that the Band of Gold is what it is. And we've got 3 great ones with us here. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Good to see you all.
You too.
And listen, I know we come at a very rough time, right?
Yes.
In the dead of the heat.
What?
You all are worn down.
Yes, ma'am.
But you've still taken the time to talk to us, so thank you very much. If you look behind us, ladies and gentlemen, there's probably thousands of like music books that they work through and find the right songs. And these girls here are going to share with us about their journey and to where they are to now. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Go for it.
I am Eve Martin, and I am the saxophone section leader. I was in teen court. I am in robotics. I help out the soccer team, and I help out my granddad because I am secretary of the church.
Wait a minute. Your granddad is a preacher?
Yes.
What's his name?
Grady Brazil,
And what's the name of the church?
Brazil Chapel, Church of God in Christ Holiness Church.
Very nice. So you are working in the church with the family ministry. You've been doing so much robotics. That's huge. Working with the soccer girls. Thank you, darling. And now you're a part of you're a section leader. How does that feel for you?
It feels great because I get to help them, show them that, hey, this is how you do this.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because I'm a senior, so I know, the roughness of it all.
You know how it gets.
Yeah.
And you've been doing this since the 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
How have you improved?
I am a better marcher. I can play better and louder. I'm not as shy and timid as I used to be.
Really?
Yeah.
You must have been really quiet back in the day then, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, congratulations in your new role. All right, we're shifting here to my right. Hi, darling. Talk to us.
Hello, my name is Tiana Blue. I am the flute section leader, and I volunteer for teen court and hospice, and I'm also a member of the FBLA as a reporter.
Very good. Now, when you're doing all these things here, I mean, the things that you all do within your clubs and things like that and within the church, they do help you with your skills and being able to socialize with people, being able to interact with people. How's that helped you in your position now from the things that you've been doing?
Well, it teach me more leadership since I am the top captain. I can show them what I have learned from my past experience in band.
And you've been in band for how many years? It's probably since, 6th grade? Is that what you were saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Did you think that you'd still be in band after all these years?
No.
Now, is there anybody in your family that's musically inclined that plays instruments or something like that?
No, ma'am.
You're the only one.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't let them down.
I won't.
All right, Kennedy, we know you've been busy. Talk to us.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, my name is Kennedy Williams, and I am 2-time state champion in the 800. I hope to get all 4 years, because that'll be something big because nobody hasn't done that in years.
Right.
I'm clarinet captain. I am president of FBLA, and maybe next year I'll be either band captain or drum major if I try out.
You gotta try out. Well, Kennedy, we are already so proud of you with the work you've been doing. State champion, baby. We're waiting for that road to be named after you.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And so in your position, you've been doing a lot of things too. In your position, what is it about you, Kennedy, that makes you a great leader that these other band members would want to look up to you?
They say they respect me, and I give them the honest truth. Even if I might say it harsh, they understand I'm not trying to be mean. They know I'm trying to say it in a loving way, but it come out all jumping up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was yelling at them for making a straight line because it was curved. I mean, it was supposed to be straight, but it was curving it. But they understood that I wasn't yelling at them or fussing to be mean at them. I was trying to make them be better because if I'm not here next year, if I'm not here next year, they need to learn how to do it themselves.
Yeah. So you're trying to get them on the straight and narrow with the straight line.
Yes, they don't have to be dependent on me to
There
tell
you
them
go.
what to do.
Very good. So now, girls, you guys have a big year for you, okay? For you, you're a senior.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lordy. Mercy. How do you feel about that?
It's scary, but fun at the same time.
That's right. Now, what are you looking most forward to this year?
For us to get ones at festival this year.
So you guys have some competitions that you're going to be doing here.
Yes.
Do you ever get nervous getting ready for competition?
Oh, I'm on the point of breakdown every time, but I just take a breath
Yeah.
and I remember Mr. Sins tell us that it's okay if we mess up, because if there's always no time to do it right, there's always time to do it over.
There you go. There you go. Very good. Now, girls, you all have a big year for you here. And what are your expectations with your sections and with the band for this year?
Well, my section is to be the best as we can be.
The best.
Yes.
Very good. Kennedy?
My section is to march better. We got the plan now. We sound beautiful.
Yeah.
But marching, we're a little under.
All right.
But
So
we
then-
got to
So
get
you're
better.
work in progress, work in progress. Well, thank you, ladies. Congratulations to you in the positions that you're in. We know that it's not by chance that you're in there. You've been placed in these positions because of what is being seen in you and what needs to come out of you to help those other ones, all right? You got this, E. Get those nerves together. Good to see you, darlings, both of you. All right, we've got 3 more with us that are going to share all about themselves. And, of course, you know they are in leadership positions. So, for that, we're very proud of each and every one of them. Hello, Sunny.
Hi, Miss Pat.
Hey, darling. Talk to us.
My name's Siness Moon. I'm the low brass section leader for this year, and this year it's been pretty good. I've gotten 2 sousaphone players, which is a major improvement from last year because I was the only sousaphone-ish player. I played the part. And they are quick learners, and I'm like really proud of them.
Very good. Now, you've been in band for how long?
I've been in band I've been in band since 6th grade, so
And what grade are you now?
11.
11. So that's been many years, honey.
Yeah.
And so for you as a leader, how does that make you feel knowing that you're in the position where you are and how you first started?
When I first started, I was really rough.
Yeah. Rough around the edges.
Yeah, I couldn't march. Couldn't hear me play. Probably still can't. But
But you've improved.
yeah, over the years, I've definitely improved. Like, I feel as if the leaders that I've had before me really helped shape who I am now.
Yeah.
And, like, leadership-wise, they taught me, how a leader should act.
Very good.
And I'm really grateful for that.
Wonderful. And we're grateful for that, too. All right, young man, talk to us.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Haig. I am the trumpet captain for East Lawrence High School. This year has been a great year for all of the trumpet section. We've had 5 more new recruits from the previous years, and it's just been going great.
That's good. Now, do you remember when you first started out?
I first started out in 6th grade.
How were you?
Terrible.
That's what I've been hearing. When they first start out, not so good. And so what ways have you seen yourself improve, Mr. Haig?
I've been, marching-wise, I've improved. Playing, it's much louder, much more smooth and fluent than, as it was in 6th grade. And we just try to do our best to keep improving.
That's right. And so in your position as a leader, what's your style of leadership? Like, how do you work with each and every one of them to make sure that your section is good?
So what we do is we go by measure, memorizing and marching and marking time, and we test all of them by themselves so that, in a different room so they don't, get stage fright or anything.
Yeah.
And then we just make sure that they know it the best they can.
Very good. Very good. All right. This gentleman over here, Lord have mercy. You're growing up, Gabe. Talk to us.
Hello, I am Gabe Edwards. I am the drum captain of the East Lawrence High School Band of Gold. I attend New Vision Missionary Baptist Church, where my pastor is also my father, Reverend Willie Edwards Jr. I am the drummer. I am, of course, a PK, a preacher's kid. And I also am a basketball player here at East Lawrence.
Gabe, you're doing a lot of cool stuff. Now, your parents are, they feel like, at least your daddy feels like he's a legend. And, of course, your mama really laid it down. Do you feel any sense of pressure now to keep the legacy of your family going?
Really, I don't really feel pressure. I just feel like I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now in this position that you're in, now I asked them already now when they first started out, what grade were you in band?
6th grade.
6th grade. And how awesome were you?
You probably didn't want to hear me play.
Jesus. Rough, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, you know, you always have to see where you gradually increase and get better through the years, you know, because you're in your positions for a reason. And what areas have you greatly improved, and what things are you still having to work on?
Playing wise, it's more solid. You can hear me greatly. And marching, I've improved a lot on that. What I'm still working on, really, like the count off of the cadences, keeping everybody on time and make sure nobody loses the tempo.
Yeah, because you got to keep all that balance, right? It's like a choreography that you've got to learn, because you're utilizing your hands, your breath, and then you got to use those feet. Now, are you all excited about this upcoming year?
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
What are you all looking most forward to?
I really think that our halftime show is going to be really, really good. We've gotten some updated music, like the music that I listen to.
Right.
And the show for it, like the marching, is actually, you know, not that bad.
Okay. It's not that bad.
It's not that
All
bad.
right. What are you looking forward to?
I am most looking forward to our band festival, see our improvements from last year, and see where we can go after that.
How did you guys do last year?
Mediocre. We
Yeah.
we could have done so much better, and just, you know.
Of course, but you see that, and so you guys are working on what you need to work on to be better than last year.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what about you, Gabe?
Right now, I'm looking forward to the other drum lines. This year, we're planning on having some battles this year.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
So you've been practicing.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, are you doing any of this stuff in the church? Not quite. I mean, they don't want that kind of shouting music, right? All right, very good. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure to see you guys again. Keep doing wonderful, wonderful things. We look forward to seeing you out there on the field. Preacher's kid, you know what you've got to do. Mr. Haig, you know how it's done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You know how it's done. And Sunny Moon, your name speaks for itself, right?
Yeah.
Keep it sunny, okay? Because you know that your destiny is up there high. All right. Here's some more leaders, and ladies and gentlemen, for the Band of Gold.
You gotta be a little afraid when you come into something like this. But the difference is with these folks, the fear leaves you when you walk through that door, because they treat you like family. They ease all your stress. I don't know how they do it, but they're gifted. And that's the main thing that I liked about it, is it's just so family feeling and oriented. You can actually tell that they care. They're not just doing a job here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, anytime you're talking about the Band of Gold, it requires great leaders. And if you're looking at these four right here, these are some of the greatest leaders that we have. We're going to start with Miss Jones. Talk to us. Tell us about yourself and the band and how things have been going through the years, because you've been here for some years.
Yes, I have. This is the start of year 29 for me, so soon I'll be retiring if it's a good Lord's will.
Oh, Lord, you're going to make so many people sad.
And, yes, but I really enjoyed it here. My first job ever, I spent my entire time here at East Lawrence as the middle school band director and assistant to the high school. Wonderful. I also do the announcements when we do our football games on Friday nights. And so it keeps me active, it keeps me busy, it keeps me young, and I enjoy it. I love it.
And you know what? You've impacted so many lives through the years. Speaking of which, I'm looking at Mr. Wiggins here. It seems like he's been here through, you were here when he was coming through, right?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Wiggins, welcome to the team. Talk to us about you and your journey to where you are today, helping with the Band of Gold.
Right. So, yes, this is my second year, the start of my second year here with the Band of Gold as the drumline instructor. I did start off in band, 5th grade, made my way through it. Ms. Jones was my middle school band director, and Mr. Sen, of course, took over in high school. It was a joy, it was a thrill. During the time, I did go into the military, but some of the things that I found out about the military. I learned a lot of values and a lot of morals and morale from the band. It actually helped me succeed and helped me push through a lot of difficult times. So coming back and being asked to come back and help was a great treat for me.
And we are so glad to have you back. So if you can kind of think back to when you were in middle school band, if you remember how you were then, what do you see in these young people today that you remember seeing in yourself?
As far as seeing them, it's pretty much the attitude coming in, the can-do attitude. They come in and like, I want to play, I want to be a part of something bigger than myself, and contributing to that is a very beneficial factor.
And what's amazing is that you are proof that this system works, that you've got great leaders, because if you wouldn't have great leaders, you wouldn't be back right here beside your old middle school band teacher right here. So we're glad to have you back and thankful for your military service. All right, we're shifting here to my right. Hi, young lady.
Hi.
Talk to us.
I'm Alexis Fordham. I'm the drum major. I am in 11th grade. I do cheer, I'm an FBLA, and of course band.
Very nice, Alexis. Now, you're in a very key position. Now, did you have to audition for this? Were you selected? What was the process like for you to become drum major?
It was nerve-wracking. Yeah. I had to audition, and like we were interviewed and all that. So
what kind of questions do they ask you?
Anything and everything, really. Like,
really?
Yes.
Did you have to solve world hunger or something like this, or almost?
Basically.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's a very rigorous process in order to put the right person in the spot for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. All right, young man, share with us.
My name is David Wood. I'm the band captain for the East Lawrence High School Band of Gold. I've been in band since 5th grade. I'm a senior this year, and I've been, for the past 2 years, I was the saxophone section leader.
So you've been a leader for quite some time.
Yes,
and so with you having that experience already, right, what are your qualities of leadership? What makes you a really good leader?
I feel like I have a really good drive to be able to see this band succeed, and not only see myself succeed, but I want to see this whole band succeed. I will definitely be back after I graduate to help them to achieve that. I feel like I'm also determined. I'll have, once I have a goal in my mind, I'll keep my mind set on it, and I will help others to also achieve that goal.
And that is so wonderful, because that's what makes the program like this work. And so, and of course, in Mr. Jonathan Sinn's absent, of course, he's being dad today, taking his son to college and doing registration. You tell us about what we're going to expect from this year's band. And how many did you lose from last graduation?
We had a lot of seniors last year, so our numbers are down just a little bit. We're probably around between 70 and 75 right now. Last year we were around 80. But we see great promise already with this week. Our students have been working very hard in full band and in sectional and on the field learning drill. We already have our drill down for the first 2 songs. We're playing the first 2 songs. And I mean, I just see great things. I see great attitudes, positive attitudes. The work ethic has been great this week.
That is so good, and especially under these heat conditions.
Yes,
you know,
it's been very hot.
I was out there with you for 2 minutes. And so with you also, what theme of music and style are you doing? What genre this year?
The theme for the music this year is slow groove, and there are 4 songs that we're performing. The first song is How Long by Charlie Puth. Our last song is Attention by Charlie Puth as well. Our second song is very popular right now. It's Havana by Camila Carrillo. Cabello. Okay. And our third song is Finesse, and that is by Bruno Mars. Yes.
Very nice. So you're got a nice mixture there here.
Oh, yes.
Because my hips were moving on something. I think it was Havana. I was
Probably
like, okay.
Havana.
I was trying to be professional. Very good. And so talk to us, Mr. Wiggins. So what are you working on with your section to make sure that they are tight? What areas are you seeing that they're having to improve on?
It's definitely the hands right now.
Okay.
But that's a little short fix. I mean, just getting everybody to play together and complete, making sure they get the full range of motion and things of that nature, just putting it all out there also. Right. And the biggest thing for us, as you heard with the show being a slow groove, I told them it's all about attitude. Yes. This whole show is about attitude.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's half the battle, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, now listen here, drum major. Now, you know, eyes are going to be on you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so what is it that you have to do to keep yourself centered to be able to be in the position that you're in?
I've just been like practicing a lot. I've been going around and trying to help other people, you know, make sure they know what they're doing before I know what I'm doing, and then I get myself together. Yeah, so.
All right, very good. Now listen, I've been talking to some of the other band members, and they're talking about they're excited about the competition coming up. What are your thoughts on it?
In past years, we've done good, but I feel like we're going to do great this year. We've already done so much just this past week, and I feel like this year is going to show great promise.
Wonderful, and we're expecting nothing but greatness from the Band of Gold. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. Good to see you all again, and nice having this chat with you here. We're excited about the season for the Band of Gold. We appreciate the leadership that's here in the many years, for one, that you've served yourself and now being able to give back the way you're doing and pour into those kids. So thank you so much, Mr. Wiggins. You know your mama and daddy proud of you.
I do.
Miss Jones, 29 years, baby girl.
Yes.
I mean, thank you for all the years that you've poured in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I love it.
And we love having you here doing this. And Mr. Jonathan Sin, thank you so much for all that you do for these kids. All right, guys, we're going to be looking at you. We're ready for you.
I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the East Lawrence High School Band Camp here, the Band of Gold for 2018-2019. We're looking forward to a very good season this year. All right, guys, we've done it. All right, that's all the time we have for Real Talk here on TV 35, so please keep watching.